Amidst the gray backdrop of the Soviet Union, a monstrous figure emerged, his deeds casting a long shadow across the vast expanse of the USSR. Andrei Romanovich Chikatilo, known infamously as the Butcher of Rostov, the Rostov Ripper, and the Red Ripper, perpetrated a series of heinous crimes that shook the foundations of Soviet society. Between 1978 and 1990, he claimed the lives of at least 52 individuals, his victims predominantly women and children. Our exploration delves into the chilling details of Chikatilo's reign of terror, examining the case facts, witness statements, and the eventual capture of one of history's most notorious serial killers. Chikatilo's early life in Ukraine, marred by wartime hardships and personal struggles, provided a backdrop to his later actions. However, nothing could foretell the extent of his brutal crimes. He began his murderous spree in 1978, with his first known victim being a 9-year-old girl. Chikatilo lured his victims to secluded areas, where he would carry out his gruesome acts: sexual assault, murder, and mutilation. The pattern of Chikatilo's killings revealed a disturbing methodology. He targeted vulnerable individuals, runaways, sex workers, and children, exploiting their trust and the societal indifference towards their plight. His approach was cold and calculated, often approaching victims at bus or train stations, offering them assistance or companionship. The Soviet authorities initially struggled to apprehend Chikatilo. The lack of modern forensic techniques, coupled with bureaucratic obstacles and a refusal to acknowledge the possibility of a serial killer in Soviet society, allowed Chikatilo to evade capture for years. His killings continued unabated, spreading fear and paranoia among the public. Chikatilo's eventual arrest in 1990 was a watershed moment in the case. It came after a massive manhunt involving thousands of police officers and countless interviews. Once in custody, Chikatilo confessed to a litany of crimes, providing gruesome details about his actions. His confession was a grim catalog of violence that horrified even seasoned investigators. Chikatilo stood trial in 1992, a proceeding that captivated the nation. The details that emerged painted a portrait of a deeply disturbed individual. His acts were not only driven by a compulsion to kill, but were also marked by a perverse sexual gratification. Throughout the trial, Chikatilo remained largely unrepentant, his demeanor fluctuating between defiance and moments of bizarre behavior. The impact of Chikatilo's crimes extended beyond the immediate horror of his actions. They prompted a reassessment of criminal investigation techniques in the Soviet Union, leading to the adoption of more modern forensic methods. The case also stirred a public discourse on the nature of evil and the psychological underpinnings of such extreme criminal behavior. Andrei Chikatilo's story is a chilling reminder of the capacity for human depravity. His case not only shocked the Soviet Union and the world, but also left an indelible mark on the annals of criminal history. As we reflect on this dark chapter, we are reminded of the complexities of the human mind and the ever-present need for vigilance in the face of evil. As we conclude our exploration into the life and crimes of Andrei Chikatilo, we are left with a profound sense of the darkness that can lurk within. If this in-depth look into one of the most disturbing chapters of Soviet history has moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that delves into the intricate tapestry of true crime stories.